Welcome to my life. Welcome, Extremo. Welcome. Welcome to my life. Ooh, welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome. Cough, cough. How are you, my dear? Welcome to my life. Ooh, welcome, golden. Welcome to my life. Oh, welcome to my life. Welcome, little babies. Welcome, little babes. Welcome, Jason. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, Wavy. Don't. Welcome, Natalie. Welcome, Brandon. Welcome, Michelle. It's so good to see all of you. Welcome to my life. So many comfortable coconuts. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Airborne animations. Welcome. So we will do some guitar and singing at 50 likes. And yes, we can definitely do round midnight. Although I dare say I like singing that song round midnight. But since you've requested it, I will sing it for you. Might be around 9:30 p.m., but oh, you're so sweet, Airborne, babe. Oh, Jay, hope you feel so much better. I'm sorry to hear that. Lily C, oh my goodness, babe. Me, 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 me. You. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, you guys. All right, y'all, this is one of the packed dresses. It has pockets. Pockets. So, yeah, I'm so obsessed with these dresses. I have several of them, like the same dress but different patterns. And then I have this pattern in 2 different dresses. So, yes, I'm so glad y'all like it. I love this dress. So that makes me so happy that y'all like it too. And then if you look in the description of this video, I do have a link to their website. And I have a little coupon code as well. I'm obsessed with this brand, not only because I think it's cute, but the fabrics use organic cotton, natural dyes, or at least I'll say more natural dyes, more environmentally conscious practices. So yes, that link is in the description if any of y'all are interested. We've got 17 thumbs up right now. When we get to 50, we'll do some songs. Michael, oh, you know what? He ain't misbehaving. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum-dum-dum. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. I know for certain the one that I love, through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. You know, Michael had not thought about that song in such a long time. It's a cute little song. It's a cute little song. Leah, they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. So I have a couple that I try to keep nice for like doing the lives. And I don't just wear this on like, my random day that I'm at home doing chores. But I do have like the one of these that I bought 4 years ago. That is like my comfy dress that I wear around the house when I'm doing dishes, doing laundry, doing whatever. Like, I basically live in packed clothes because they're so comfy. I don't really know any George Michael. I'm so sorry. Yikes. Man. Really got me on the spot there, I gotta tell you. Jason. Oh, Vladimir, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Welcome. Jefferson Airplane, Big Bob. I was, you know what? So I was driving in the car today, and I was like flipping through the radio, as one does. And I was like, you know, all of these, pop songs were coming on, right? But they were like old pop songs, okay? Nothing, I don't think it was anything recent. But I was thinking, you know, I should just start like doing all these like super famous pop songs that so many of us love. Like, we just love those songs. I should do little like fun jazzy versions of them. Aw, Michael. That's so kind of you. And then what does Airborne say? If you were born around 94 years ago, around the 1930s, we probably would have heard your name around the world. Oh my God, Airborne. Such a shame. Aw, talented and underrated babe. That is really sweet of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I love the time that I'm living in. And since I was born in the 1900s, 1985 to be exact, I got to see the world before technology. I mean, we had some technology, right? So I remember a little bit of the 80s. I mostly remember the 90s. Do you guys remember Tamagotchi? How many of y'all remember Tamagotchi? So before we had cell phones, I'm just going to set this down. I'm not doing ASMR right now with this brushes. I'm just like holding the brushes, and for what? For nothing. Because they're cute. You know, really. Oh, we got an I do. 85 reppin'. Yes, Big Bob. So anyway, so before cell phones, one of the first like little technology things that we had was a Tamagotchi. And it was like a little, you know, tiny computer thing, like a little whatever. But it was like a little pet. And you could like feed the Tamagotchi, right? And it would grow and it, you know, yes. Oh my gosh, Vladimir, 85 babies. Boop, 85 babies. Yes. Oh my God, it was so much fun. It was incredible. And in a way, I'm like, man, I kind of miss my Tamagotchi. Like, because it was also something that, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same now. Because there's probably an app, right? You can download an app on your phone. Basically do the same thing. But something about it being its own little, like, fun little device. I don't know. There was something about it. But okay, so we had Tamagotchis. We had CD players. And then at some point, right, there was the iPod. Do y'all remember? Right? So before cell phones, right, they did make this little tiny little thing. It looks like, it looks like a little Netflix remote. It's kind of what it reminds me of. And then the little iPod, and you could fit your music on there. And then you plug in your headphones and listen to your music on your iPod. I saw someone's TikTok today, and it said, if you're wondering why older millennials are just kind of pissed off, it's because we had to replace our entire record collection with a tape collection, and our entire tape collection with a CD collection, and our entire CD collection is now completely worthless, and I have to pay a subscription fee if I want to listen to music. And like, That really resonated with me. Gigapet, yes, Jay, exactly. Um, yes, it sucked when they died. Yes, it was so traumatic when they unalived. Oh wait, no, I'm not on TikTok. I can say. Can you say? I can say. I'm like, I can't remember. Like, do I have to censor myself on YouTube as well? Or it's okay? Anyways, yes, it was very traumatic when your Tamagotchi or your Gigapet bit the proverbial dust. You know what I'm saying? Michael, yes, it's a blessing to see the birth of big tech. Yeah, I think that, you know, getting to experience the world before, it got this way, I'm very grateful for that. Kiara, welcome. It's so good to see you. You guys are so cute, babes. I appreciate y'all being here. And thank you, everyone that has liked the live. When we get to 50, we'll do a couple of songs on the guitar. Oh, I forgot to put the lights over the guitar. Little decorative situation here. Don't forget the decorative situation. No, don't forget the decorative situation. Exactly, Obi-Wan Jacoby. Oh my gosh. Okay, what does this one say? Yes, and yes, the iPod. I mean, it was such a vibe, And it was so small. Like, I did like the convenience of how small they were, Because your phone is like. And then because I go live from my phone, much like I'm doing right now, I got the big Pro Max, so it's like, oh, it's a big old honker. But if you were wondering, yes, it does fit in the pockets of my dress. I meant to bring a phone case in here so I could show you all that, but I did not, apparently. In fact, I did a stupid thing, and I left my case on my phone. Warhorse, yes, we'll do Misty. All right, help me keep track of the requests, babe. So Misty got requested. Round Midnight got requested. Yes, MP3 players. Oh yeah, a USB stick with a headphone jack. Wow, Obi-Wan Jacoby. You one-upped me on remembering shit. I did kind of forget about that. You're right. You're right. Oh, Pikachu, yes. Oh no, Michael. I'm gonna say a little prayer for your Pikachu, babe. Say a little prayer for your Pikachu. 90s music was awesome. Play something by Nirvana, but in your style. That's a good idea, Airborne. And I was thinking, because people always come in the live and request like Metallica or something. So I was like, oh, that would be kind of funny if I was like, okay, and just like start playing. Oh, and then while I was driving today, Evanescence came on the radio. I bawled my eyes out singing along with her. Bawled like a small child that fell and skinned their knee. Oh, Usher, LimeWire, oh my gosh, yes. Sing something by Tupac. I'll have to get back to you on that. Although, have y'all seen how, like, the quote unquote betrayal list, which is not real, it's fake. But that's like trending now. So the song that is on all of those freaking people, anyways, but that's on the other app. So maybe I shouldn't bring it up. 1979. Oh yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. Vladimir, do you watch Billy Corgan's podcast? Or interview show? I feel in a way like calling them all podcasts is like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it's so much more than that. But anyways, if you like Smashing Pumpkins, make sure you're watching Billy Corgan on YouTube. He does this incredible interview show. And I feel like he does a really good job of interviewing people, asking questions, doing all the research on the person so that he has good questions for them, and doesn't make them eat spicy wings, which I know they appreciate. I know they appreciate that. Although, wouldn't it be funny if Billy Corgan was like, so, Sting, thank you so much for coming in. Can you go ahead and eat this 20,000 Scoville heat chicken wing? And I'm going to ask you a question. Osnet, welcome. Louise, welcome. Trey Olive. You know what's so funny is what is that band? Goo Goo Dolls, right? But that song was so popular when I was a teenager, and I definitely like sang the shit out of that song with the radio. Okay, Vladimir, I'm glad you enjoy it, because I mentioned it on another night, and somebody was like, oh, I didn't know that he had a podcast or a show. And I was like, oh my God, you have to go watch it. Because it's good even if you don't like Billy Corgan. Like, it's really well filmed, and I mean, he really does a good job on the questions and everything. But if you are also a fan, then you're going to like it even more. You definitely have to watch it. Dad jokes activated. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's a weird tuning. Wow, that is weird. Are you serious, Trey? Every single string is tuned to a D note? Except for the E. Wow. That's like drop. You know what? That's like that tuning saw drop D tuning, and it was like, hold my beer. Like, oh, you think dropping the E string to a D string is a big deal? Hold my beer. I'm going to drop every single string to a D. Freaking raffle mouth. That's hilarious. Trey, thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that. But that, now, thinking about it, the way that, those chords sound, everything, I'm like, oh, that's why it sounds so cool. Drop D is funny, but just for a while. Yeah, you know what? And then I play in 432 hertz. It's such a subtle difference, but I really do like playing in 432. Welcome, babes. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone who has given a thumbs up on the live. When we get to 50, we'll do some songs on the guitar. That's why I'm gesturing at the guitar. I realized, like, that'd be really confusing. Like, people are like, what is she doing right now? Just gesturing at the guitar. Aphelion, welcome. Welcome. LW, good to see you. Thank you all so much for being here. What's the matter at the mill? Michael, I've heard it as like a western swing kind of country song. It's kind of a fast swing. What's the matter at the mill? What's the matter at the mill? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different song. Welcome, Mia. Good to see you. Gary Busey. Oh my God, like the Gary Busey. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining. T. Rosso, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Christopher, man, is that a compliment or... I really don't know how to read that. You look like my ex-girlfriend. I don't know. Was she pretty? Was she chopped? Are you trying to insult me? Mel B, sweetheart, how are you doing? Warhorse. 43 babies. Okay, we're getting really close. Let me, real quick, I'm going to plug my phone in. And actually, I'm going to have to mute the live real quick so I can take the phone case off of my phone. Because, of course, I had to forget something. Anyways, okay, you guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to mute this. Not that chopped. Thank you, Jason. Okay, yeah, give me 2 seconds, babies. I need to get this done before we get to 50. Give me 1 second. Mic test. 1 2 1 2. Mic test. All right, all right, all right. Against all odds. Against all odds. I think I made it just in time. Airborne Animations, technically, yeah, it is a chocolate bar. Hairbrush. But doesn't it look just like a frickin' chocolate bar? I figured size-wise, it's about the size of a phone. So I just grabbed it to kind of show, like... They're big pockets. They're like... can actually fit things in the pockets size, which is nice. Because sometimes a pocket is... I'm like, come on, what are you doing with your life, bro? Okay, we're not doing any Metallica, but thanks for your request. You guys, leave me your legitimate requests below. So I know someone asked for Misty, someone asked for Around Midnight. Are y'all still in here? And then, yes, Almighty Goat, welcome. Da, 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 dum. Da, da, dum. Da, 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 dum, dum. All right, Obi-Wan. So we're going to start with Fly Me to the Moon, and then I'll do Round Midnight right after that. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fly me to the moon, let me sail among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Da da dum. Da 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 dum. Da dum. Ba da da dum. Da dum. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Fly me to the moon, let me sail among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship In other words, I love you, I love you, I love you. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Welcome, welcome, babes. Thank you so much. Welcome. So good to see y'all. Heath, I saw you pop in. Hope you and Amy are doing well. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. All right, so we had a request for this beautiful ballad. Ooh, Lordy. You know, I usually try to start the live off with some songs that are like a little more lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? I try to save the real, like, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking songs for a little later in the live. But if you're going to request this one right off the bat, then by all means. By all means. And, this song is written in 1944, babies. And this song is written by Thelonious Monk. We were talking about Thelonious Monk last week a little bit in the live. What is going on? Hold on a second. Leah or Natalie, do either of y'all feel like being inducted into the mod squad? There's just some comments here. I'm like, anyways. And then somebody asking what mascara I use. I'm like, what kind of a troll comment is that? Is this a real comment? Is this a real comment? This person asking if I'm pregnant. Okay, gonna go ahead and put this user in timeout. Oh, hide user on this channel. Okay, you guys. Maybe he is a mascara expert. Obi-Wan, hilarious, babe. No worries at all, Leah. That's why I wanted to ask and not just like, because I know it's not like, you know. I know, and then it's so true, Natalie. Oh, Stardust is a beautiful song. Okay, maybe we're doing okay. Oh, coffee. No worries, babe. I was like, I'm always cooking when I'm listening to live, so. But yeah, there were just a couple like weird things in there for a second. It seems okay now. Seems okay now, as far as I can tell. I was just looking for people who I know and trust, so. But coffee's here, so we're all right. It begins to tell round midnight. Midnight, I do fairly well until after sundown, supper time. I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Troubles always start round midnight. Midnight, haven't got the heart to stand these memories when my heart is still with you. And old midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you, though lately I find that you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let your heart take wings round midnight. Midnight, let the angels sing for your returning till our love is safe and sound. And old midnight comes around. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum. It begins to tell around midnight. Midnight, I do fairly well until after sundown, supper time. I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Troubles always start round midnight. Midnight, haven't got the heart to stand these memories when my heart is still with you. And oh, midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you, though lately I find that you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let your heart take wing returning till our love is safe and sound. And oh, midnight, and oh, midnight comes Y'all are so sweet, babes. Welcome. Michael, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin it. I'm pinning it right now. I'm gonna pin it. Thank you, Michael. No blues. No, I ain't got no blues. This isn't a typical like 12 bar blues necessarily, but I think this is the bluesiest song that I do. Oh, Airborne, thank you so much, and thank you for requesting that song. Like, cause it's one thing. So Tina, Sunday nights are my YouTube nights. So yeah, no TT tonight. I know some people multi-stream on multi-platforms. You either need a very fancy computer or two devices, which I'm like, anyway. So I don't do the dual streaming thing or whatever, but so Sundays are my YouTube nights, and I'm so glad you're here. Yes, Gaius, let's do some blues. Okay, Tina, thank you, babe. Gaius, unfortunately, no. This is not the way I talk in my normal life. It's very similar. It's very similar, but it's also very different. I'm not gonna lie. It takes a lot of focus, concentration, and self-restraint to speak this way for the lives. So I'm very, very conscious of it. And no, I do not speak this way in my normal life. Unless I was like in a library. Or, you know, sometimes if I'm grocery shopping and I need to like ask my roommate something or whatever, but I don't want to disturb everyone else, I might speak softly like this. You know, I've heard a little bit of Carlos Santana, but I wouldn't say that I've like listened to a bunch of his records or anything. Yes, Joshua, it's my ASMR voice, exactly. You don't know what love is until you learn the meaning of the blues. Until you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how hearts yearn that lives and never dies. Until you wake each dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart fears the thought of reminiscing? Oh, how lips that taste of tears lose their taste for kissing. You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues. Until you've had a love you've had to lose. No, you don't know what love is. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 da da dum. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. You don't know what love is until you learn the meaning of the blues. Until you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know what love is. You don't know how hearts yearn for a love that lives and never dies. Until you wake each dawn with sleepless eyes. No, you don't know what love is. Do you know how a lost heart fears the thought of reminiscing? Oh, how lips that taste of tears lose their taste for kissing. You don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues. Until you've had a love you've had to lose. You don't know. No, you don't know. No, you don't know what love is. Tony, thank you. Joshua, Rockadoodle. Y'all are so sweet, babes. Harvin, you know what is so funny? I literally today was thinking, I should learn a Patsy Cline song for the YouTube. Because people always ask for Patsy Cline. And then I ran out of time and I did not do it. But Harvin, if you come back next week, I will learn that song for you because it has been requested so much. And I do love that song. I mean, love that song so much. Fun story about my parents, just a little side note. So my parents are really into that old country western swing. My mom loved Loretta Lynn, loved Patsy Cline. And they had 2 little dachshunds when I was little, and they were named Patsy and Loretta. So my little childhood dogs when I was a kid were Patsy and Loretta. So I'm a huge fan of Patsy Cline. John, you know what? I do have a couple of originals. I usually just get so overwhelmed with all the requests people leave that I don't do originals. Let me think. So we just did 2 bluesy minor key types of things. Somebody requested Dream a Little Dream of Me. But I actually have a little original song that is kind of like, it's like to me the same mood. Hezzy's here, Fernanda's here. Oh my gosh, babies. Holy moly. Oh, Fernanda. Michael, freaking Rafflemal, that is hilarious. She wrote Master of Puppets, but never got writing credits. It's a sport, I can't talk good. It's a sore spot. Try not to bring it up. Okay, I'm glad y'all liked the Patsy and Loretta story. I feel weird like going off on little silly stories like that, but if you're a fan of Patsy Cline or Loretta Lynn, then that's a cute gosh darn story. Extremo, thank you so much for the super chat. I saw you sent a super chat during that song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then yes, Michael was like, oh, you left the first comment of the live, first super chat of the live. So Extremo, give yourself a little pat on the back. Like, you are amazing. I appreciate you so, so much. John Stewart, thank you for your super chat. Thank you, thank you. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. I'm so sorry to people. Like, I do a horrible, horrible accent, but I've heard that audio so many times now. Like, it lives in my mind rent free. Oh, Hezzy, how's your night going, babe? And now you can save up to 50 pounds per person. I will never get over the first time that I realized that when you guys are talking about pounds, you aren't talking about how much you weigh. Because here, when we talk about pounds, we're either talking about like how many pounds we want to buy of maybe a vegetable or flour, or we're talking about pounds we want to lose. So I will be honest, I was so confused. You know, I was like young, right? I was like a kid. But I remember hearing like people would be like, oh, I had to pay 50 pounds. I was like, oh my God. How do you pay with your own body weight? Like, how does that work? I was very, I was a confused child. Okay, now I'm realizing I should not have admitted that. Okay, was that like the loudest thing ever? Did I just wake 71 people up? The mic has fallen. You guys, I was like, oh, I'm going to reach over and grab the rainbow twirler. I looked away for 1 second. Like, how long does it take to be like, okay, Michael, I'm glad it wasn't that bad because I feel so bad. Technically, you guys fell onto the bag of triggers, the crinkling bag of triggers. So, in a weird way, I'm like, was it kind of a trigger? Oh, Lordy. Oh, okay, no noise, thank goodness. Seriously, the mic was like, I'm done here. I am done here. Okay, so let me think here. So this first set we did Round Midnight, we did Fly Me to the Moon, and then we did You Don't Know What Love Is. And then, okay, I saw someone ask for Dream a Little Dream of Me. I saw somebody ask for an original, which we could do if y'all want. Doobie doobie doo. Doob dooby doo doo. Doobie doobie doo. That was, let me just for a second here. That was so rude. That was so rude. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity really messing with me tonight. Hezzy, I would love to do your songs. That'd be so cool. Obi-Wan, nice. Okay. All right. So, you know how people are always like, well, nobody's perfect. Well, nobody's perfect. That really pisses me off. And that's what this song is about. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, da, dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. I was always told nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. We're only human. only human. I was always told, don't talk to strangers. Look out for danger. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. You must try just to get by. But I was told, if you can see the glass half full, what a wonderful world it would be. But I was also told, this world is cold. Nothing is fair. Nothing in this world is fair. And so I made my way through life. I found lots of pain and lots of strife. Always worrying about my flaws. And I'm only human, but I wondered to myself, what's the good and what's the use of always believing that nobody's perfect, wishing I was someone else? What's the use? But I sure have learned a lot, like not to worry about all of the things I'm not. And I have found beyond a doubt that everybody's perfect just the way we are. I was always told nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. We're only human, only human. I was always told, don't talk to strangers. Look out for danger. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. But I forgot the words to my own song. Da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum da 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 dum. Ba da 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 dum da 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 dum. I was always told, don't talk to strangers. Look out for danger. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. and I made my way through life. I found lots of pain and lots of strife, always worrying about my flaws. And I'm only human, and I wondered to myself, what's the good and what's the use of always believing that nobody's perfect and wishing I was someone else? What's the use? But I sure have learned a lot, like not to worry about all of the things I'm not. And I have found beyond a doubt that everybody is perfect, just the way we are. Perfect, just the way we are. Hezzy. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Hezzy. Sing hips don't lie. I mean, that's hilarious, but this must be your first time in my chat. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. Holy moly. Okay, so let's see. We have so many sweet, amazing babes in the chat. Thank you all so much. Hezzy, Fernanda, thank y'all for being here. Michael, you're revealing all of my greatest secrets. Revealing all my greatest secrets. Good line for new lyrics to your own. Michael, thank you. I appreciate that. John, welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope for peace. Great to see you. Oh, Eric M, My Funny Valentine. Yeah, you know what? We can do that one. And then I saw someone mention Fallout. But just building the lore. You know what, Michael? Thank you. Because, I was feeling like I was a little lacking in the lore department. Harvin, oh my gosh, babe, that comment. That means so much to me. And that is literally my whole goal, my whole intention is to reawaken the passion in this music. Keep these old songs alive. Keep these old songs alive. So that literally means so much to me that you're getting really interested in jazz now. G Pulse, welcome. Ooh. Oh, I just remembered someone requested Misty. Who was that? Are you still here? Eric Z. I would think of it more as like I'm still learning to play guitar. There's still tons of stuff that I'm working on that I do not feel comfortable enough to play in a performance. So I don't think of it like, oh, it took me X amount of time to learn guitar. It probably took me a year to get to the point where I could play a song. And I started with just regular open chords. There's like your open G chord, C chord, A minor. It's a popular one, right? And A minor and E are the same shape, just on different strings. Look at that, how cute. So maybe it didn't even take a year necessarily, because some of the chords are very simple. And there's a ton of songs. They're just a couple chords. So once you know A minor, C, G, and E minor, much less if you learn an F. That's probably the most challenging one because it's a bar chord. But once you just know those couple of chords, you can play tons of songs. So it was probably middle school. I started playing guitar, was learning some of those songs, started singing at little open mics and coffee shop kind of thing. And then started getting into jazz when I was in college. And then you have to learn a whole slew of other chords. But then once you learn them, you start realizing like, oh, all the songs contain these same chords. Like once you learn the chords, you can play tons of songs. So I feel like I didn't adequately answer your question at all. But at this point that you guys see me playing now, I've been playing guitar for about 25 years. And I've been playing jazz standards for probably like between 15 and 20 years. So I certainly didn't just start playing. I don't really play any other instruments, do you, Pulse? All right, let's do My Funny Valentine. Ironically, not funny. It's not funny. It's very serious. Eric, if you want to learn, just start and just keep at it. There's so many videos now teaching you how to play chords, how to play any song you want to learn. You could probably find 50 different people showing you, okay, this is the first chord, and then this is the second chord, and then this is, you know what I mean? They walk you through everything you need to learn. Back in my day, you know what I mean? I would pull up the chart for the song, and then I just read the chords off of it. And if I don't know the chords, I would look up the chord shape. But in this day and age, you can actually just look up, how to play what song you want to learn, how to play Nirvana, how to play Metallica, how to play Slipknot. Those are things that people just mentioned in the chat just now. So now is such a good time to learn anything, right? Whatever it is, you're feeling like, oh, I kind of want to learn X, Y, Z. I want to learn this, learn that. In this day and age, there is so much information at your fingertips. Y'all are so sweet. Harvin, I didn't see Tangled. But no, thankfully, I only attribute my appearance to being really passionate about health and nutrition. And I try to eat a lot of vegetables, and I try to avoid highly processed foods and junk foods. Welcome, John. Toasty, welcome. All right, I can't remember who requested my funny Valentine, but here it is, babies. I hope y'all enjoy it. I just want to apologize in advance. Like, it's a little bit rude. That's why I didn't play it for so long. I was like, who would say that to someone? So rude, but maybe y'all will understand why I changed my mind. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. less than Greek is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little valentine. Stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Stewie, welcome, babe. Lionheart, welcome. So I'm live every Sunday night right here on the YouTube machine. Right here on the YouTube machine. And then I go live also on that other app. Rhymes with flip flop. Rhymes with flip flop. Obi-Wan Jacoby. So, My Funny Valentine, written in 1937. It doesn't say what show it was for, but it was probably for a show. Written by Richard Rogers and Lorenz Hart. Unfortunately, I don't recognize either of those names. I recognize them from other jazz standards, but like I don't actually know anything about them. But you're right, like it's a little narcissistic, but it's like also really sweet, right? Don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, funny Valentine, stay. Ah, Babe in Arms, okay. Babes in Arms. I'm not super familiar with that show, I'll be honest, but I've heard of it, for whatever that's worth. Harvin, so Flip Flop, I try to do Tuesdays, and either, like some weeks, I'm able to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's my goal. Because those are like the big nights on TikTok. And look, yes, you guys, my freaking middle finger is literally bent. I think that's from playing the guitar. But like, look at it. Like when I wear gloves, one of the fingers of the gloves ends up. But it helps me be able to know which glove is which very easily, very quickly. So I don't put the wrong glove on the wrong hand. But anyways, I just realized that showed up really bad as I was holding up my hand. Womp. My finger, I know, Harvin. And my other finger isn't like that. This one is okay on the right hand. So I'm pretty sure it's from guitar. I can only imagine. And I'm right-handed, so I write with this hand. Scooby Snack, I'm pretty sure it's from playing guitar. Probably from this frickin' minor chord right here, minor 7. But it has been like that as long as I can remember. But I think I was already playing guitar. Like I think I was in college when I noticed it. Like by the time I noticed, I had already been playing guitar. So I didn't know if it had always been that way, but like it's been that way for a long time. I'll just say that much. It's just a callus. Michael, you know, there is a bit of a callus on the side, but that finger is not straight. That finger is not straight. Aw, DH, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Welcome, Lakewood. Using the mouse on your computer. Joaquin, I'm right handed, so I use my right hand with the computer mouse. And right hand holding a pencil, a pen, etc. Oh, Harvin, you play ukulele? That's so cool. Ukulele. I have an indent on my pinky finger from the bottom of my iPhone case. Yeah, I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. Because I noticed that too, and I'm always like, oh, shoot, I gotta not do that. Yes, coffee, exactly. Lionheart, that's gnarly. The more you get to know someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys thought I was normal, and then you saw my finger. Now it's gone. Michael, add that to the lore. Add that to the lore. Maybe you can come up with a really good story of what happened to my finger for my lore. Bop and B. Welcome, sweetheart. So good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm trying really hard to stay serious, but like, no, I didn't go to college for music, but I did go to college. I majored in English writing, and I got a minor in biology. And I wrote my senior thesis paper about nutrition and processed foods and all of these things that now, okay, so I graduated college in '07, just for context, you guys. But now, there are so many things that I talked about in my college thesis paper that have now been, brought to light. I'll just say that much. Okay, trigger warning for my frickin' wonky finger. You kind of can't tell, but then also you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. It's like kind of unnoticeable, but also completely noticeable. ASMR Cheech, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You guys are so cute. It's funny, Coffee, that you say that because I saw someone yesterday post a little video or whatever, and they were like, why does the nail person always put my pinky fingernail on crooked? And like, it was legit crooked. And I'm like, that would make me so upset. There's no way I would leave the salon with it looking like that. But yeah, arguably on my own finger, the crooked nail actually would be correct. It would be correct. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens. Something and warble missions. Adelaide. I love your sunflower, by the way. Adelaide, I love this song, but holy crud, the lyrics. Because all of you guys, all these songs that I sing, all the lyrics are memorized. I don't have a lyric book, a lyric sheet. A lot of people, have an iPad or something. They read lyrics while they're singing. I memorize all my lyrics so I can sing the songs. I feel like it's the only way to truly focus on the song. Anyway, so a song like My Favorite Things with like 800 billion lyrics. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens. Ba-dum-dum-dum, da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, no, we're on E, yeah. think I messed that up. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Some sleigh bells and something in warm woolen mittens. Something in packages wrapped up in strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Warm woolen dresses and crisp apple strudel. Something that probably rhymes with a noodle. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. When bum 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 oh when the what the frickin' duck? Oh, F sharp minor. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have to work on this. Because it's right here. Because we just did My Funny Valentine, so this one was right next door. But I'm gonna have to work on it. I also am gonna have to print out the lyrics because, yeah. When the dog barks. Oh, when the dog bites, the bee stings. When I'm feeling sad. Oh, you know what? That's the B part. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Ba-dum dum da-dum dum da-dum dum da-dum. Ba-dum dum da-dum dum 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 da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I saw you left the lyrics. It's a Ibanez Saber. Someone asked the guitar Lionheart. Ibanez Saber. Doobie doo doo, doobie doo doo. Sleigh bells, warm woolen mittens, girls in white dresses, yeah, and warm satin sashes or something like that. Something that falls on their eyes and eyelashes. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Sleigh bells and snowmen and warm woolen mittens. Paper packages wrapped up in string. These are a few of my favorite things. Warm woolen dresses and crisp apple strudels. Something and something that probably rhymes with noodles. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum-dum-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Doorbells and sleigh bells and girls in white dresses. Snowflakes that land on my nose and eyelashes. Aw, Savage Pancake, welcome. Good to see you. Panda, welcome. Welcome. All right, that was really fun. Now I feel like all the words are meshing in my head like a giant sponge cake. My brain has turned into a sponge cake. Also, by the way, I've seen some of y'all have sent some little gifts tonight, and I'm so sorry. I forgot that they don't show me those. Actually, maybe let me look. Let me look. Yeah, they don't show me those. So, anyways, if you sent a gift of any kind, please know I appreciate you so, so much. And those of y'all that sent one of the little cute little gifts or whatever, I am sorry that I missed when you sent your gift. But thank you so much. Just singing random stuff. You know, I can't lie, I really enjoy that myself as well. Oh my gosh, coffee, I'm so embarrassed of the mouth trumpet. But it's like I have a really fun time doing it, but then I'm also so embarrassed because I think, like, you know, I love you guys. Y'all are very sweet. But the thing about being a live creator is that there's probably people watching that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? So, for all of those people who don't like me, they probably think it's so funny when I do mouth trumpet and they can just be like, ah, ha, 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 what a idiot. But for all of my friends who are sweet, I love you guys. I'm glad that y'all like the mouth trumpet. But I do wonder how many people are just. Anyway. Mysterios Profundos, thank you so much. Welcome. Kaden, Clomo, good to see you. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, Michael, I'm glad you had fun. Michael Twig. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, Doobie doobie doo. Da 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 dum doo 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 doo. Lordy Lewis. Pucho. Thank you so much. I think I saw your name. Did you send one of these? Or you were sending some little gifts? Thank you so much if that was you. Oh, field of vision. Um, I mean, I don't really look at the wall very much. Um, you know, while I'm live, I do as best as I can to like not look at myself. I just have to like, cause like I cannot stand. You know. So I mostly just like look down at the comments, and then over on Flip Flop, you can swipe the screen, and when you swipe it in one direction, it like enlarges the comments up, the font, so you can read the comments, and then it covers like the whole screen. So then I can't see myself at all, which is awesome. I love that. um so anyway, so I don't really look at the background very much. And then if I'm just in the room, you know, doing stuff, getting stuff ready, organizing things, I enjoy it. I find it very nice. I don't find it overwhelming. But I do understand where you're coming from. Like it is busy. It is pretty busy. Oh, Pucho, thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Field of vision. Oh, Harvin. Okay, all right. Okay, I accidentally just scrolled down and got my eardrums unalived by an electric guitar. Oh no, coffee. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely have had that experience before. Like my earbuds are in, it's audio's cranked, and then on this platform you just like once, which is actually kind of nice. Although this is also a vibe on the other platform to tap 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 tap. But sometimes the tapping, I get a little carried away and I tap out of and scroll into a different live and like. So, anyways, I hope your eardrums are okay because I know that can be intense. That can be intense. Oh my gosh, Michael, you've not heard the Slinky Dog trigger before? So, first of all, I mean, yes, Michael. Although I like to call it flip flop. So, who remembers this dog? What movie is this character from? What movie is this character from? Exactly. John got it. Way to go. All right, so now imagine you're floating through space. Hold on. Hold on. I can actually help you imagine this. Imagine you're floating through space. You're floating through space. And then all of a sudden, you hear oh my god, who's shooting space lasers at us? Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Welcome, Dustin. So yes, it's Slinky Dog from Toy Story. And he actually has little wheels on the bottom. Not sure if that's a good sound or a bad sound, but anyways, you can actually like drag him on the ground and it's kind of fun. Anyways. So then someone asked, where did you get that? So I was trying to see if maybe there was like something on his foot. Oh, here we go. You're never going to believe this. It was made in China. So yeah, all it says is Slinky Dog trademark. So I will say though, this is from my toys that I had as a kid. Now, by the time Toy Story came out, I was not really a kid anymore. But I'm obsessed with dachshunds. So, those of y'all who were here a little while ago, when I was telling y'all my childhood puppies when we were growing up, two little miniature dachshunds named Patsy and Loretta. Like Patsy Cline and Loretta Lynn. Anyway, so I'm obsessed with dachshunds. So, I think that's why my mom got this for me. And I did really like Toy Story, even though I wasn't like a little tiny kid or whatever, you know? So all I can say is she probably got it at Toys R Us. She probably got it at Toys R Us in like the early 2000s or something. So yeah, Harvin, on his foot, it even says Slinky Dog with a little trademark sign. Like they full on got the trademark to make this toy. If y'all like doing millennial toy nostalgia, I actually have a couple things around here we can do. But yes, that is the Slinky Dog trigger. That's the Slinky Dog trigger. Okay, and while we're on the subject of nostalgia, Gumby wanted to say hi. Why, hello, it's me, Gumby. Oh, hello, yes, indeed, I'm made out of clay. Oh, yes. I don't know why Gumby has a British accent, but that's neither here nor there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my goodness, what is going on in here? What's going on? Oh man, Michael, thank you so much for keeping the chat tidy. Like, seriously, but thank you so much. Never a dull moment for a YouTube moderator. Never a dull moment. Welcome back. Welcome everyone just joining. So glad y'all are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas. Aw, Abdishak, that's actually really sweet. That is very sweet of you. I can't turn water into wine, but I can definitely turn you into mine. That's really sweet. Yeah, Michael, you can leave. That I would definitely consider innocuous. It's really just the ones that are like immediately inappropriate. And then it's cool because the TikTok, or excuse me, the YouTube, censor situation, it does censor a lot of the like really bad ones, which is nice. But yeah, so kind of just a weird, like, you know, that like, even if someone comes in and they're like, oh, will you marry me? You don't have to delete that. Like, realistically, That's, and on the grand scheme of things, that's a nice comment compared to some of these comments people are leaving. But yes, little stuff like that you don't have to worry about. Just anything that could be like triggering or upsetting to someone is really what we're looking out for. Ilham, welcome. Welcome. Oh, Lionheart, you're in Fort Worth. Very cool. I'm in Austin. So I'm just one short but potentially very dangerous trip down I-35 away from you. As someone who grew up in Austin, okay, I was born and raised here, I've lived here my whole life. I avoid I-35 at all costs. It is a rare day that I will be like forced to take I-35 for some reason. I will frickin' meander on the smaller roads of this entire town just to avoid I-35. I really dislike it. But maybe one day we'll have a decent highway linking our towns together. Oh my gosh, Crypto Thief. Crypto Thief, NFTs. I actually love that you're asking about my chair, and I would be thrilled to tell you about it. If you're on that app that rhymes with flip-flop, it's in the flip-flop shop is where I got it. And I do have a little video that links to it. But let me show you. Yes. And they come in so many colors. So obviously I got purple. Purple's my favorite color. But there's such pretty colors. There's like a deep navy blue, of course, black, gray, brown, kind of like typical colors. But then there's like this deep green, like an emerald green. I almost got that one. I almost got the emerald green, but ultimately I was like, okay, the guitar is purple. Like, this is how much I love this color, you guys. Yes, exactly. Coffee. I've got like the nail polish. I probably have like 5 dresses that also match this color as well. Michael, hot darn. I cannot remember the brand off the top of my head. But if somebody wants to find out, if somebody wants to go to my flip flop, I have a video where I reviewed the chair. It was definitely not like a super well known furniture brand or whatever. It's not like IKEA or something that I would remember. Oh, Leonardo, hello. Hello to Brazil. Mel B. Oh, yeah, Dustin, you know what? There's green. I think there was also an orange one, which was really cool too. But yes, it's like tufted velvet situation. They're so nice, and yes, they are very comfortable. I used to just use like a little stool, you know, like a little rolling stool. And my freaking back would hurt so bad. By the time I would end alive, I'd be like hobbling around, like, oh, like an old woman. It was bad. And then I was like, you know, I should just get a comfy chair. I sit in the darn thing for like, you know, many, many hours a week. So I was like, okay, I'll look around. And then I saw this freaking beautiful purple velvet chair. I was like, add to cart. Add to cart. I had to get it. Uh, Kale, am I saying that right? KL, or is it Kale? Welcome. I remember I always got yelled at for embouchure in school since I leaned back. Oh, yeah. They're like, no, you must just keep your entire, you know, rib cage breathing area. Keep your breathing area open. I can only imagine though, like, one thing to just have to like sit or stand with perfect posture, but to do that while you're carrying around an instrument, while you're focusing with so much concentration on what you're playing on that instrument. Oh, excuse me. That's crazy though, you know? Like, Michael, thank you so, so much. You guys, thank you for being here. Coffee. Arms would get so sore. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, as much as I love music, I've always like looked at people in band and I was like, there's no way I would be able to do that. Like, could not do that. So I never actually was in band or orchestra or even choir. I was a big nerd, you guys, and I really thought that like I was gonna like, I don't know what I thought I was gonna do. I had no idea, but I never thought I would be, you know, still playing music necessarily. Like looking back, like, oh, you know, maybe I should have studied music or maybe should have done band or choir. Like, I just thought it would be like, you know, should like focus on my studies. Yes, I can't imagine. I mean, just to hold your arms up like this alone. Or I guess it's like this. Like your arms would get so tired. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. My arm gets so tired from doing this. Like just from like touching the screen while I'm live. After a while, I'm like, oh my god, my poor arm. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, literally, it's from like. All right, you guys. I know this is so rude, but my phone's ringing. My phone's ringing, and I'm gonna choose to be rude to y'all, not rude to the person calling. I'm gonna answer it. I'm just gonna see. Hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm actually on a YouTube live stream right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, right here on the YouTube machine, as it were. Who's this? Nature. Oh, really? Oh, you don't say. Oh, really? Oh, dear. No. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, let me tell him. Okay, Nature calling you guys. I'm sorry. Nature also wanted me to let you guys know. There's 116 people in the room. About 77 of you also have a full bladder right now. Okay, I told him. All right, great. Well, thank you so much for letting me. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. I do. All right. Talk soon. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right, guys. So you know what that means. I'm going to hit the Wiz Palace super quick. And then when I get back, we will do more music at 200 likes. We're getting pretty close. So hold tight for just a second. I'll be right straight back. And if you are one of those 77 people, also with a full bladder, maybe this is your time as well to skip to the loo. Reptilian, welcome, babe. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. How's everyone doing? Michael, thank you so much for holding down the literal and proverbial fort. Amy, good to see you. So, yes, at 200 likes, we will do some more music. Stress level chaos. I actually really love that screen name. Stress level chaos. Stress level chaos. Yes, the phone is a Chevy Bel Air. Exactly. Exactly. Oh no, a bit of insomnia. What do you call it when you can't sleep and all you can do is sit around and snack? Insomnomnomnomnomnia. Insomnomnomnomnia. I can't remember. I think I messed it up, but I thought that was so funny when that was trending. I don't know. I feel like a year or two ago that was. Insomnomnomnomnia. I think at the time it was like an Insta reel, but that just means that it came from Flip Flop. Anyway. No, seriously, I think about it all the time. And then, like, you know, when you brush your teeth and wash your face and you get ready for bed, and then you go lay in your bed, and you're laying there, and you like, you can't really fall asleep, and then your belly is like, you're like, I guess I'm hungry. I guess I should have eaten something before I did my chompers. That is insomnomnomnia. That is insomnomnomnomnia. You can't sleep because you're too hungry. Why? Coffee. So you're like on the phone with your friend and then you fall asleep like while they're talking. Because that's hilarious. You know what's funny? Like I don't really talk on the phone very much. But I wonder, like, this, you know, but this also stems from what someone had asked a while ago. And they were like, is this just like your normal voice? Is that how you normally speak? I'm like, no. Normal voice is not calm and relaxing. So I'm like, well, if I was speaking to someone like this while we were on the phone, telling them about my day, and oh, you know, I had kind of a stressful day, and I'm just glad to be home and put my feet up, and then like I heard the person snoring on the other end of the phone, I'd be like, rude. But also, I am an ASM artist, so can I really be surprised if I put someone to sleep? No. No. Shook, what is your favorite food to eat at a buffet? My favorite thing to do at a buffet? A little bit of every single food at the buffet. I mean, not really. That's probably not accurate because there's always some things at the buffet that are like not appealing. You know what I'm saying? What kind of buffet are we talking about? Could we narrow it down at all here? Are we talking like Golden Corral? Are we talking, what do we have here? We have like, you know, like Chinese food buffets. Reptilian. Oh my god, I want to make a video. Oh my god, actually, I hope I remember this idea for a video. I'll be like, my whole life I wondered, what the heck am I going to do with myself? I really don't know my calling. Really don't know what I should do with my life. But I did notice that every time I'm having a conversation with someone, almost every time, they fall asleep while I'm talking. And I feel that I'm speaking about something interesting, riveting, not sleep-inducing, and yet, as if by the mere sound of my voice, they seem lulled to sleep. And that's how I discovered that I should probably just be an ASM artist, because then I can literally bore people to sleep on purpose. Leandro, welcome. Reptilian. I mean, thank you, but also, but thank you. Um, that does remind me, though. Somebody asked me earlier, how did I get into ASMR? I opened the door and I walked inside. No, that was a joke. Not a very good one. I'm sorry. So, between what's the best way to say this? So starting in 2010, I started working for this guy that had a YouTube channel, and I was making nutrition videos. On that channel, it was just all kinds of wellness content, right? So we had nutrition, we had yoga videos, we had guided meditations for sleep. We had massage videos that were intended as tutorials that I would actually teach different massage techniques. But then also for people who were just watching the videos, it would be a very relaxing experience, right? So that was in 2010. And then I started working full time for that company. I started independent making nutrition videos, and then after a little while, they offered me a job. And that became my full time job starting in 2010. And then in 2013, we started noticing that people in our comments on our wellness channel, Health and Wellness, MR, ASMR. What the heck? So because we were YouTubers and that's, you know, consider that my life, right? We started looking up ASMR on YouTube, and almost immediately I realized, like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I started listening to ASMR videos myself, like that night, as soon as we had discovered it. From someone in the comments, it was actually, I believe, on an Athena music video where someone had commented about ASMR. And then the next day, when I went, my boss was like, "Oh, I wonder if we should start an ASMR channel. Like, what do you think? Do you think you would want to do that?" And I was like, "I mean, I could give it a try." Like whispered before on a microphone. But because I'm a musician, right? Because I'm a singer, I'm very into sounds, into textures. I'm into rhythms. So, oh, you couldn't hear for a bit. Do you mind repeating? Not only did I recognize the physical importance, like the importance to our physical health of reducing stress levels and getting sleep, I really recognized how important that was. So I saw so much value in ASMR videos. And by that point, I had already been watching ASMR videos. They were helping me sleep. I was like super into it. Um, So yeah, in 2013, we decided to start an ASMR channel. And a lot of y'all recognize me from that channel. So between 2013 and 2022 is when those people decided to let me go. I made a lot of videos. I don't know exactly like how many, somewhere around like 1,470 videos. And those were just videos where I was like speaking or talking in the video. That doesn't count all of the videos for which I was a model. And like someone would be like scratching my head or whatever, right? This is me being a model. A lot of y'all remember me like that. So yeah, I probably made hundreds and hundreds of videos. Okay, wait, what's going on? Sorry, I was not paying attention in the comments. George V, thank you for your sweet words for Athena. Okay, what is happening? That scared the... What is happening? I don't have a ring camera. Essentially, the mic will just cut out and it sounds like there's wind with occasional beeping. Because I don't hear any beeping. I saw someone mention a police scanner. I'm like, I don't hear a police scanner. What the freaking heck? So, y'all think it sounds okay now? Sound like the sound being backed by a radio frequency. Is one of you guys trying to like hack my phone or something? What's the deal? Mystery comment. Welcome. Oh, babe, thank you for calling me an OG. That is so sweet. We were actually just talking about that a moment ago because someone asked how I started doing ASMR. So I was kind of a little background. God, reptilian, which forbidden topic? Like, I don't know, could you narrow it down a little bit? Welcome, Lex. Thank you so much for joining my live. I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Sass. The mermaid videos were so fun. They were so fun. And I had to put my foot down. I dare say I had to really put my fin down. Because my boss didn't think the mermaid videos were a good idea. I was like, excuse me, bro. He was like, mermaids are stupid. And I was like, well, our entire audience of people is mostly women. And guess what? Women love mermaids. And lots of men love mermaids too. So, like, how are you going to be like, no, can't do any mermaid videos? But anyway, so I'm really glad I put my fin down. I demanded it. And I'm so glad I did because those mermaid videos, the mermaid tail cleaning, that is like some of my most remembered videos or whatever. What I mean is when people mention a video, they remember. right? That is a common one. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. We're 8 likes away from a couple of songs, so let me know if y'all have songs you want to hear. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Sass. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and then the mermaid tail. Like, even if you didn't like mermaids, the sounds of the mermaid tail were like insane. Literally insane. Brandon, thank you. Forest. Forest, how are you doing? So good to see you. I'm glad that you love mermaids. I feel like mermaids are just one of the like most loved things. Like, who doesn't think mermaids are cool? You know what I'm saying? Pedro, welcome. Welcome. Michael, great job on the lore. You really got my back when it comes to the lore. Thank you. Da, 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 dum, dum, da, 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 dum, dum, dum. Ba da 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 dun dun dun. Ed, welcome. I'm still working on Stardust. Man, that song is like, I mean, it's a beautiful song, but it is not an easy song to sing. Oh, Amanda, thank you so much. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh, in my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition of worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Dum-dum. Da-dum. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh, in my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition of worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Y'all are so sweet. Welcome, babes. Brandon asked, where did I get the guitar? I ordered it off the internet. So it's an Ibanez Sabre, and the color is called Rose Gold Chameleon. And I know it looks kind of purple in this lighting, but in the sunshine, so either like next to a window or even outside, it literally looks gold. Like full on. I don't know if I can hold it up in an angle, can see here. Anyways, but it literally is like so many different colors. It is insane, but it's called Rose Gold Chameleon is the name of the color. Oh, Water Dog, thank you so much. Tori. Man, that one's so super difficult. Holy moly. I don't know the changes to that one, but I need to learn it. I think I used to do it in E flat, I think. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. I mean, James, thank you so much. A communal outdoor camp session around a campfire with another 100 people sleeping in sleeping bags and marshmallows. Wait, so you want the people sleeping in marshmallows? I'm so confused. But also, can I have one? Because I want to sleep in a marshmallow. That would be such a vibe. I've actually done a lot of camping and playing guitar around a campfire in my day. Blue Saturn, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you so much. But that's such a sweet idea. Thank you. Oh, y'all are so kind. Thank you. Oh, Sass. Okay, your comment reminded me of a song, so we're going to do this one next. Realize the mic is like way over here. Hold on, move the mic to my face. Stewie, babe, how are you doing, sweetheart? How are you doing? You are so cute. Carlson, you know, I don't play any Adele. I mainly sing old jazz standards from the 1900s. So unfortunately, Adele is just a couple decades out of my preferred area of music. I know, James, sleeping in a marshmallow? Like, come on, where could sign me up for that? Oh, Stewie, do you have a song you want to hear? Let me know. You guys are so funny. Do y'all realize that every single time I do an ASMR live, those things get requested? Like, somebody at least get a little more creative. Anyway. What have I done tonight? Man, oh man. We did Fly Me to the Moon, Round Midnight, I don't want to set the world on fire. You don't know what love is. My favorite things. I would say we didn't really play that one, but I did stumble my way through it. All right, let me play this one that I was just thinking about before I get too distracted. Steve Ray Tyler. I'm a jazz singer. I sing old jazz from the 19 teens through 1960s. So unfortunately, 80s and 90s are not going to happen. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then suddenly appeared before me the only one my heart would ever hold. Somebody whispered, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Ba 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 bum, dun 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 dun. Da 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 dum, dun da dum. Bum ba da da dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. Then suddenly appeared before me the only one my heart would ever hold. Somebody whispered, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon, blue You guys are so sweet, babes. Calorica, thank you so much. Welcome. Aldo, Alessandro, thank y'all for here. Christopher. All right, and then I think I saw Michael. I think I saw you mentioning Girl from Ipanema. We can do that. She was a founding member of Metallica as a child. But Lars was jealous, so they booted her. Rude. Come on, James Hetfield. Remember your roots. Remember your roots. Oh, Michael, this is hilarious. I love that. And, wouldn't it be freaking Lars? Lars like, I don't like her. I gotta kick her out of the band. Rude. Kimberly, welcome. Welcome, babes. Doobie, doobie, doo. I thought I saw another song go by, but maybe I was wrong. Y'all are so sweet, babe. Transportation to the 1950s. James, that is the goal. That is the goal. Brandon, I was born in 1985, and I feel like I've pretty much been singing my whole life. Not professionally, obviously, but if you're asking when did I start singing professionally, when did I start doing gigs? Probably in my mid-20s. I started doing little coffee shops and open mics and stuff like that when I feel like high school. I know in high school I auditioned for the little talent show thing. And even though I was playing guitar and singing an original song, they put me on karaoke night. And I always was really butthurt about that because I didn't have any friends, so that was the only reason I didn't have a band. But so I do remember performing in high school for the talent show. It was really embarrassing, not gonna lie. I probably sang in my 5th grade talent show too. I mean, I know that I did. I think it was 5th grade. Something in elementary school, I sang Love is Like a Butterfly by Dolly Parton, and my dad played guitar. All right. We haven't done this one yet, but I really love this song. Somebody asked earlier about blues. I don't really play any 12-bar blues, like straight ahead blues. I know a couple, but most of them are instrumental, so I wouldn't really do that on the live. But this one's pretty bluesy feeling. So maybe this will satisfy your desire for blues. Bones, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The autumn leaves drift by my window. Those falling leaves kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum 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 dum. Da 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 dum 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 dum. Da 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 ba 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 bum ba dum da 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 dum dum. The falling leaves drift by my window. Those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to Autumn leaves, babies. Autumn leaves. What's the name of that one? Aw, Michael, so sweet of you. So sweet. Welcome, babes. Thank you for being being here. Justin, thank you so much. Alicia. La 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 bumba. La 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 bumba. Da da dun 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 dun. Bum ba da 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 dun 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 dun. D asked if I play jazz live. I do. I've been singing professionally or whatever, which just means playing gigs. I've probably been playing gigs for like 20 years. Been singing jazz standards for about that long. So yeah, I've done a lot of weddings, a lot of wine bars, a lot of restaurant gigs, a lot of wine bars, restaurants, parties, what not. I'm seeing if Sunny Side of the Street is in this book. A Sunday Kind of Love. And Surrey with the Fringe on top. Ducks and geese. No, ducks and geese better scurry. Oh, Take the A Train. That's kind of a cute song. And then someone asked for Billie Holiday earlier. Are you still in here? I know I've done a lot of tunes that Billie has recorded. But we could do like Solitude or East of the Sun. Those are, I consider those iconic Billie Holiday tunes. Joseph, man, Baby Mine, I gotta tell you, that is the saddest song I've ever heard in my life, I gotta tell you. And I thought that song was sad before, okay, trigger warning. I thought that song was sad before I lost my mommy. But now that I've lost my mommy, God rest her soul, I miss you so much. I don't think I will ever be able to perform that song. And people request that a lot. But, Baby Mine, oh my gosh, it's too sad. It's too sad. I can't even think about it without wanting to cry. Thank you so much, Ninja Koyama. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much. I'm trying to remember, I know like the first little bit of this song, but then we'll just see how far I get. And I definitely don't know the words, so I'm gonna have to make up some of the words. Oh, James, I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean, that was the trigger warning, was just talking about losing my mommy. But people request Baby Mine, and I don't know what to say. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to sing that song. Even though it's a beautiful song, but oh lordy, just too sad. I'm not sure how to in a sentimental mood, I see the shadows in my room. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So I basically know the first two words of the song. Damn. In a sentimental mood, I see the sun set in my room. Ba-da-da. Oh yeah, and there's something added to. Ninja, if you come back next week, I will make a note to myself to learn that song for you, because you just sent me a super generous super chat, and I really appreciate it. I freaking love the heck out of this song, though, too, so I really gotta learn it. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot your request there as a reminder to myself. You know, I always have to be careful when I try to take a screenshot that I don't accidentally turn off my phone. But y'all, if I ever say, hey, I'm going to take a screenshot, and then suddenly the live disappears, I'll be right back, okay? Because that was an accident. I'll be right back. Okay, so let me think. What's another good, another good ballad? We could do Body and Soul. I Got It Bad and That Ain't Good. Solitude. Cry Me a River. Maybe Cry Me a River. Oh, we already did the ink blots. I don't want to set the world on fire. You guys, I'm not going to do the whole shtick with nature calling and all that stuff, but I am going to run super quickly to the little girl's room. I've been live now for 185 minutes and 14 seconds. Okay, Ninja, and then we'll do Body and Soul right when we come back. I love that song so much. So much. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right straight back. This is me growling at the water for making me have to pee again. Michael, no rest for the wicked in here. No rest for the wicked. Hmm. Ninja, thank you so much for your requests. Thank you for your super chat. I've been wanting to work on In a Sentimental Mood, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to get that worked up this week and sing it for you next week. But in the meantime, a little body and soul. My heart is sad and lonely. For you I cry, for you, dear, only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul. I spend my days in longing, wondering why it's me you're wronging. I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. What lies before me? A future that's stormy, a winter that is gray and cold. Unless there's magic, the end will be tragic and echo a tale that's been told so often. My life revolves about you. What earthly good am I without you? I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Bum ba da da dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you'd throw away romance. Are you pretending it looks like the ending unless I can have one more chance to prove, dear, my life a hell you're making? You know I'm yours for just the taking. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul, body and soul. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. Welcome, Tony. How are you doing? Ninja. Thank you, babe. That's so sweet. Goosebumps. So, yes, man, I love that song. And I will tell you, that was not an easy song to learn. I spent a long time working on it. And then I gave up for a really long time. I was like, that was just too hard. It's too much. And then I went back to it. And now it's one of my favorite songs. Oh, don't get around much anymore. You know what? I think that one is in here, actually. Missed the Saturday dance. Dun, 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 dun. Heard they crowded the floor. It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. It was a little low. It's a little too low. It's a little too low. Let's see. Don't get around much anymore. Missed the Saturday dance. I realized I'm gonna start and see. So where are we? We're gonna G. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. All right, and then it goes. Missed the Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Got as far as the door. They'd surely ask me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Might have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. I should bring it up a little bit. So that's in C. Maybe I'll do it in D flat. Missed the Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Wouldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. The club. Should have gone, but what for? Oh, got as far as the door. Whoops. They'd have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. Might have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. I'm glad y'all like the clear reference. Okay, that's what we call a cold read, babies. That's what we call a cold read. Where I just read it straight out the book. Thankfully, it went decently well. You think take it up another half step, Ninja? That is a good idea. Do you know any R&B songs? Oh, I'm so sorry, but not really. I mainly sing old jazz standards from the 19 teens through 1960s. Oh, which key did you mean was tough? D flat? I actually love D flat. I love E flat, so I might actually move it up to E flat. Ninja, thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. Thank you so much. Rupert, you know what? I have not done Misty yet. We can do that one. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Y'all are so sweet, babes. Oh, Ninja, thank you, thank you. Oh, for body and soul. Yeah, so yeah, that one's in D flat as well, I think. Oh, the very thought of you, and I forget to do those little ordinary things everyone ought to do. I see your face in every flower, your eyes in stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. It's not in here. Here's Very Early, which is a really annoying song, but no very thought of you, which is so sad, but I love that song. Life hack, so funny. Somebody requested Iris earlier, but I don't play. You guys, if it was written after 1965, I probably don't play it. I probably don't play it. Okay, yes, we're going to do Misty. Ninja, thank you. Thank you, Santiago. Thank you. I'm going to have to work on that one for you, babe. Let's see, we did Fly Me to the Moon. That was the very first song of the night. Oh, Michael, you know what? That one is in the book. Okay, wait. All right, let me think here. I gotta focus. Someone just asked for something. Misty. Let's do Misty and then we'll do Don't Fence Me In. And then I don't know how much more energy I'm going to have after that, but somebody asked for Misty at the very beginning of the live and I totally forgot. So I'm glad you're back asking for Misty. Tammy's in love. No, I'm not, Ninja. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Though it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you on my own. Shall I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 dum, da, da, dum. Da, 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 dum, da, 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 dum. Ba, 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 bum. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Though it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's It's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you on my own. Shall I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. I'm just too misty and too much in love. I'm just too misty and too much in love. Welcome, Tragedy. That song is called Misty. It is an old jazz standard written in 1954, excuse me. This is what the chart looks like. The song is called Misty. Thank you so much for your request. Lionheart, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So glad I stumbled on your stream tonight. Aw, babe, you are so welcome. I'm so glad you stumbled on my stream tonight. I do this every Sunday evening, so hope you will join me again. Good night, Pablo. Thank you for being here. You guys are so sweet, babes. Thank you all so much. Oh, okay. Good tip, Ninja. Okay. That's Life. That'd be a good one. You know, people request That's Life. They request My Way. They request something stupid. I need to work on all of those. At this point, I've got to admit, you guys, I got a long list of songs that I want to learn for y'all. So somebody help me remember. I said I was gonna do Misty, and then dream a little dream of me. I something that's gonna probably be the last song of the night, because y'all, I'm pretty tired. At this point, I've been live for 211 minutes and 59 seconds. So coming up on 4 hours, right? Don't fence me in, Tyler. Thank you so much. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride in the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Where is it? Am I crazy? It's in the wrong book. Doobie doobie doo. Da 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 dum da 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 dum. I'm so confused. I know I've seen it in one of these bookie books. Okay, so I looked in the D section and that did not go well. But what about F as in fence? EF. A foggy day in London town. A foggy day in London town. Doop doobie 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 doo. What in the heck? Because it goes from Don't Cry for Me, Argentina to Don't Get Around Much Anymore. So, where the heck is Don't Fence Me In? Ba-da-dum, dum-da-dum, dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Dum, dum-da-dum. Dum-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum. This is why I need the chart. I'm so confused. Could have sworn it was in this book. Oh, Tyler. So glad to hear that. I love finding fellow jazz lovers out there. Okay, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like so confused now. There is a third book, but I think one of my roommates like took that book because now it's not in here. But it must be in that book anyway. All right, so next time I see y'all, Don't Fence Me In, Patsy Cline, Crazy, in a sentimental mood. In a sentimental mood. And I feel like I'm a little too close to the camera. Let me just back it on up a little bit. You're a mighty fine woman, won't you? Back it up a little bit. You guys, thank y'all so much for being here with me tonight. Of all the places on the World Wide Web where you could choose to spend your time, I am so honored and flattered that you guys would choose to hang out with me. Thank you. Ninja, thank you so much for your super chat. Super chats. Plural, multiple super chats. Thank you so much. This will be the last song of the night, but I hope you'll come back and join me again next week. Same time, same place. And I do leave all of my lives up on my channel. So if this 217 minutes worth of live streaming was not enough for you, you can actually go back and watch my other live streams if you're interested. I also go live on that app that rhymes with flip flop. You know what I'm saying? Flip flop. So if you guys are on that app, follow me there as well. Tony, thank you so much, babe. Michael, you guys are amazing. Thank you. A round of applause for the Mod Squad. A round of applause for the Mod Squad. Y'all are amazing. Bum ba da 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 dum dum da 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 dum 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 da da dum. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, though I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. Now I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave your worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, bum-bum-ba-da-da-dum, da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, though I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. Now I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave your worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. You guys, I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Beto, so sweet of you. Thank you. Welcome, the ghost. Ominous. But you seem really nice, so welcome. You guys, I've been live for about 221 minutes now. You guys, it's about to be 222. There it is. Ooh, that was kind of a moment. 222 minutes and 2 seconds. So, I'm going to call it a night. But I love y'all so, so much. I cannot even tell you. Ghost, just know that 3 hours, so let's see, if I'm at 222, I'm almost at 4 hours now. But 3 hours to 4 hour lives, I do that 3 to 5 times a week. 3 to 5 times a week. And it's really fun. But yeah, at a certain point, I do start getting really exhausted. And my voice starts getting exhausted too, you know? I'm like... But that is kind of what I love about doing ASMR streams, right? Because then sometimes I can rest my voice and we can just listen to a lovely sound like this. my supporters. I appreciate y'all so much. So these are all my Patreon supporters, my members over on Flip Flop. Appreciate all of them so much. I know a lot of you guys are in here right now, so I appreciate y'all so much, I should say. So yeah, it's like a wooden wind chime, I may say. And then all of my supporters get to pick out their stickers that they want, pick out their shape that they want, and like it's a whole vibe. It is a whole vibe. It is so much fun. And we haven't made these on the YouTube before, but we could start doing that. Exactly, Michael. And now that you are a mod, if you want to make one evening, we can do that. Usually I do these on the other app, because the process, I worry that people will kind of like on the YouTube like get bored, because it does take some amount of, concentration that I spend once I start like placing the stickers and writing the person's name. Like it takes a certain amount of concentration. So I feel like I feel a lot more self-conscious on YouTube since these stay up on my channel. But they're also really fun to make. So I was thinking about like maybe we find a way to start doing those on the YouTubes as well, because it is really fun. Also, I can't unmirror on this app, so that also makes it weird. Ninja, thank you so much. So the little crown thing there is YouTube's way of showing that you are the #1 gifter in my live. That is what that means. So if any of you guys are also on Flip Flop, you know that that's where they got that idea. That's where that came from. Having the little badge, little situation, right? So yeah, Ninja, even though it's like a little weird, you're like, oh, what is that? That actually means like you are the #1 gifter in this live. So #1, thank you for that. Like, round of applause for Ninja Koyama. I can't thank you enough. All right, guys, so I am getting ready to wrap up this live, but the live will stay up on my channel for any of y'all who arrived late. If you want to go back and see what you missed, or you had so much fun you just want to go back and rewatch the whole thing. Anyway, totally permissible. All right, so I want to take a moment to thank all of my gifters this evening. Extremo, John Stewart, Hezzy Games, Puko. Is it Puko? Pucho. Puko. I'm not sure. Anyways, Puko, Ninja Koyama, Lionheart, and Ninja Koyama. A third super chat. Holy freaking moly. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then everyone else that may have sent one of the little, like little cutesy gifts that show up down there. It doesn't show me the list of those people, unfortunately. But if you sent one of those, please know I'm so grateful for you. You guys, thank you for being here. My amazing mods tonight, thank you guys so much. Like, holy frickin' moly. Could not do this without y'all. Yes, everyone get some rest. Have a really good week this week. And I will see y'all again this Sunday, week from tonight. Take care of your sweet selves till I see you next. And as always, I wish you tranquility. I wish you serenity. And oh, so many tingles. Good night, fried potato. I'm a huge fan, by the way. Fried potato? Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, you guys. I love y'all so much. You know, Michael, that person he was like, you know what? These mods are being lazy. These mods are being lazy. I'm going to leave something inappropriate. Inappropriate. That's completely inappropriate. Inappropriate. Ruan and Charlie, I do not recognize your screen name at all. So if you're really a huge fan, keep coming to my lives. Chat in the chat. Let us get to know you. I'm not against modifier rating you, whatever the verb is for turning someone into a moderator. But I gotta say, I don't recognize your screen name, so I'm not gonna just believe that you're a big fan. You've been coming to my chats, but you just never comment. That was Satan testing me. Seriously, Michael, it was like, good night, you guys. Have such a lovely night. Sweet dreams. And then the troll came in and ruined it all. I was doing such a good little outro, too. And then I got totally distracted. Oh, the ghost. Well, I hope you'll come back and join me again. Hope you'll come back and join me again. Yeah, Tony. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, I'm glad that you're in the same boat as me. You're like, time to sleep, perchance to dream. Lakota, lovely seeing you. Lovely. Lionheart, thank you so much. Chance, do you remember those intros? So yeah, so that's what you're asking about is my old job. The old channels I used to work for. I don't work for them anymore. Do you mean where it's like, welcome to the spa, the ASMR salon and spa? That part? Is that what you're asking? From the ASMR videos? Or, because we did a lot of little like silly intro things for the other channel, but I always thought they were really cheesy. My boss just told me what to say. Anyway. Oh no, Tony, what are they doing? Maybe I don't want to know. I would not be surprised if they decided to start going live during my lives. Would not put it past them. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. I love y'all so much. I was going to sign off 10 minutes ago, and I'm still sitting here because I love chatting with y'all. I have so much fun. But this is really the ending. I'm going to call it a night. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all next week.